City.
Old 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 City. Old City.
Old City.
Old City.
Old City.
Old City.
To all my friends and my family, I'm alright. These are my friends, they're my new family.
You got great stuff here. This is a great town. There's nothing wrong with Old City at all. Old City is the old original.
I get chills when I go into Independence Hall.
It just comes to life. You know, you see it, you can visualize the people sitting there. It's just awesome.
I cannot help but think that when I walk down some of these cobblestone streets are the same streets that Franklin and Jefferson and Adams and Hamilton all walked on.
I think Old City is amazing, how the history has been preserved. We still have cobblestone, some of it still being from the late 18th century.
Cobblestone is like, it needs to go. I understand its historic value, and you know everyone walked on them, and firemen started there and everything like that. And I feel like people might get injured when they walk on it too. I don't know about that or not.
Yeah, like high heels.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think, you know, girls obviously should always wear high heels, so when they do, you know, they might get injured. In Old City, and that's, you know, they sue Old City, money coming out of Philadelphia. We don't want that. We want money pumping into Philadelphia, you know.
I love Old City. It's nice to walk around there. There's a couple great record stores, some good clothing stores, tattoo shop.
We've been here for almost 10 years now, so I've seen a lot of these stores come and go, and the people come and go. And it's just where we're at. It's probably where we'll always be. You know, I like it up in this part of town. We tattoo all kinds of people. It's, you know, it's a good place to be, right in the middle, in the mix. You know, I like it when it gets crazy at night. I like all that stuff. The Kyber's right down the street, like the bars around here.
Oh, this is a little like safe haven of Old City because you don't really get that typical Old City crowd in here. I mean, we have different crowds from night to night. I mean, it's all dependent on the bands playing, the DJs we have upstairs. Typical Old City crowd is, you know, a lot of guys in tight ribbed t-shirts and styled hair and, you know, bronze on their face.
Yeah, this is every single Guido ever.
So I'm like friggin' sitting in my grandmother's friggin' living room, right?
Yo, his grandmother makes the best of meatballs.
Yo, she's got the craziest sauce out there.
Lots and lots of cologne.
And they have no business pumping any fists. There's no reason to do that for any reason. Show that you're feeling it in your whole body, not just your right arm. You know what I mean? Get some moves down, you know what I mean? Stop lifting weights, start doing dance moves.
I like to dance. I like to dance. You like to dance? Do you like to dance? I love to dance. I'm trying to dance.
I don't really participate in the nightlife here in Old City. It's a little uppity for me. It's a little crazy. It's too expensive. Not really my crowd.
What's all this way out right now?
We have a lot more people from New Jersey and the suburbs coming out who are more geared towards loud dance clubs with huge door prices and expensive drinks, where the thought of getting laid becomes a fantasy.
The nightlife in this area is pretty much college-age nightlife.
And weekend you get the Jersey crowd too. Yeah. So Friday, Saturday, a little bit Sunday.
That's right. Tell them about it. We're gonna get with it. It's Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, you get the Old City.
Y'all better put me on the. Y'all better put me on the air. What's wrong with you, boy? Boy, I'm gonna tell you something, boy. If you don't get that camera out of my face.
That's like the one drawback, I guess.
Yeah, the drawback is that.
I mean, it's a drawback, and it's also entertaining, I would say.
You know, I miss living, you know, right in the heart, you know, where the action is. But on the other hand, at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Friday night, and you hear people screaming at the street level, that's not fun either. Coming out Saturday morning at 8 o'clock and seeing people have gotten sick in front of your front door, that's not too much fun either. So, you know, as nice as it is to live in this section, there are some drawbacks to it as well.
It's definitely a good place, like if you have people coming from out of town and you want to like show them what the city's really like, it's I'm aware. It's the place to
If
go.
you're in the mood for it, it can be a lot of fun, and if not, you come down on a weeknight.
During the week, for some reason, I feel very safe at night here because there's no one around.
Yeah, I usually go to Old City because you ain't got to worry about people acting crazy, trying to shoot each other and stuff like that. So I just come down here and relax.
It's a small community, so everybody kind of knows each other. You can walk down the street and say hi to like 20 people that, you know, you might not even know their name, but you say hi to them every day, which is kind of cool.
I used to live in Manhattan, so I like the white noise, and you know, it's actually quite comforting.
This is the entrance to my home, and I inhabit the 3rd and 4th floors plus the roof deck of this building. I'm very fortunate. I get the sun rising across the Ben Franklin Bridge through my windows, and on the other end of my loft, I see it setting.
Would you ever live in Old City?
I heard it's expensive down here, but if I had enough money, yeah.
No. I live in South Philly.
I do not live in Old City, although I wish I did.
I mean, if somebody's looking for a place to rent now, I mean, this is the wrong area to, you know, especially if you're, you know, an artist who's probably living on a pretty tight budget.
It's a town full of our national history, and it's overwhelming.
Well, it's the seat of the most important things that happened for our country.
I did a little Googling, and this is where all the history is, so figured it'd be a good place to start.
Tons of school buses in this area, a lot of school trips coming to the historic area of Philadelphia, and all through the summer, especially this year, I've noticed that there's a lot more tourists around, I think probably because of the economy.
I've seen the Liberty Bell, I've been to the new Constitution Center, I did the horse and buggy tour with my girlfriend, stuff like that. I've pretty much seen it all. It's nice to walk around and know it's here though.
It is definitely the oldest candy store in America, been confirmed, and there's no other store actually within 30 years of our store, so it's not like it's under question. People come in here and they say, like, you know, and these are older people, like maybe 70, 75 years old. They say they were coming in here when they were a kid, and sometimes you find them coming in here before 1900. It's just absolutely amazing, and it gets passed on from generation to generation.
Anybody that you know that was anybody in the 18th century stepped in here, there was no question about it, because nothing in the restaurant has changed. So we're here to give the visitor a glimpse in the past.
I've experienced my first Friday. It's a huge difference, like when everybody comes in town.
I like that it's more of a young vibe here a lot of the times too.
It's a nice event to come out to First Friday and sell our stuff and watch people.
This gallery was started 18 years ago for the purpose of helping young artists get started. So we estimate we get between 3,000 or 4,000 people on the First Friday.
We try and come, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times a year just to take advantage of seeing the free art and get the benefit of, you know, some free food and alcohol too.
Do you actually ever buy art?
No, I usually can't afford art.
Everybody comes out of their holes
Yeah.
and, you know, explores the city and sees new things.
Because unless it's like pouring rain, I'll come down on First Friday.
It's a way to see, you know, unite the community and a way to see what everyone's up to and where art's going nowadays and where it's moving.
Great food, super restaurants, bars, clubs. There's live music in this area. It's got everything you could want. You know, it's a great advertisement for the city of Philadelphia.